What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Hump Day, and a very special Hump Day. Tonight we are celebrating 1 year on YouTube. Woohoo! On Hayden.
Oh, not much. I'm just hanging out here with you up on the screen instead in the background to celebrate your 1 year anniversary, which was actually yesterday.
It was actually yesterday. That is correct. All right, let's show one of the big reasons why we keep doing stuff like this. Thanks to all these Patreons, you guys rock and keep me going, man. You guys have really been there and supported the channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please go over to Patreon and check it out. And you can ask any of the guys who are active in my Patreon. We do have some of the guys, and I appreciate all of the support, but some of the guys don't take advantage of the benefits, including the happy hour after dark and the monthly calls and stuff like that, which is being combined this month. But everybody take advantage of that stuff. Also, we got the second quarter adventurer program. A little bit of switching around this week. David Davenport said there will be no tie, and he broke his tie and is sitting in second place. And then we got Curtis that popped into the top 10. So appreciate you guys. Curtis actually donated off stream, so I didn't get to say thank you. So thank you very much for the 5 slices of pizza, Curtis. I appreciate it. Whew, let me tell you, it's a busy last half of the month for me, man. But I'm kind of upset tonight because we're doing an early stream, so that kind of knocked me out of my second after work activation.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the after dark, and that could go anywhere for an hour to who knows. I'm going to run you guys out of there tonight. I swear I am, because I got to get up early in the morning.
Get that lead shift.
I got to get up early in the morning and leave as well. But I head out to Dayton in the morning, and I hope that all my subscribers that are there make sure and stop by and check me out. Say hi. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that watch. Matter of fact, I see Whiskey 8, Juliet Echo Sierra in the chat. He is actually, we did a park to park today, and he is actually staying in the same state park that I'm staying at in Dayton. So
I did see him on the spot today. I tried to work him. I just couldn't quite hear him.
So I'm pretty sure we'll be doing some 2 meter, 70 centimeter park to parks this weekend as well. So good times. I really do hope that I see each and every one of y'all that come to Dayton, and catch me as early as you possibly can, because I did get a new pack of stickers in to take to Dayton. The Patreons that do not have this particular sticker, which is the original logo, please send me a message if you don't have that one, Patreons, and I will send you one. I'm making sure and taking them out before I leave, because they'll go fast at the show. But I also ordered and was really hoping they would be here for this weekend, and I think they shipped out this evening, so I won't even be able to take them this weekend. But I ordered a special sticker for the 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube, and all the Patreons will get those sent out. Matter of fact, I'll wait and send these to people who need them when those come in, and we'll send them both out next week. But that's one of the advantages of being a Patreon. When new stickers come out, you get them. So good stuff right there. Working the media trailer. Well, James, I will be there for all 3 days, pretty much open to shut the place down. So make sure and come and say hi. Well, if you're working the media trailer, are you going to be working the media trailer tomorrow? Because I will probably be coming there to pick up my passes, if so. But
and W8JES wanted to know how long of a drive it was that you're looking into.
It's really not that far. I don't have the exact address off the top of my head, but we'll look it up really quick. But we're celebrating the past year. I want to talk about things that's happened in this past year on the YouTube channel, and I want to talk about what got you guys into watching the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. And hope here in a little bit, we're going to drop a link in the chat and people can come on and talk and stuff like that. Reed says it's 3 hours for him, so I'm not even going to look it up. If it's 3 hours for Reed, it's going to be probably 3 hours and 45 minutes for me. So that's the guess that I'm going to say. 3 hours and 45 minutes. I do plan on leaving early, but we all know I'll be making a few pit stops. I don't know what I would be doing. I really want to try to activate on tomorrow morning around a certain time because I really want to have a little bit of fun. and I'm just going to leave it at that. And by the way, I was just told, oh my goodness, Evan is in the chat. Evan, where have you been?
Boy.
Evan, hold on. Better get that address and ordered and find out where you're going so you don't end up in Alabama. I am positive I will not end up in Alabama. Here's the thing. I don't know I've got it somewhere around here. I've got the address, but I've been to Xenia many a time, so I won't even use the GPS going to Xenia. And when I get closer, I'll put in the address. I'll probably go to my state park first and go ahead and set up the tent, depending on what time I get there. And then run by the fairgrounds and pick up my media stuff. And then I'll probably go to a different park and activate because why activate the one I'm staying at when I know good and well I'll do that night. So, and just for all you hunters out there, do not worry this weekend. I will not be. I know it's the weekend, and I know you're used to me being on the spotting page every 9 seconds, but I will be doing very early morning or very late night activations during the show. I will activate every day. We all know I'm going to activate every day, but that's one thing. Matter of fact, Hayden is one of the people that called me when I was in Orlando. Hey, are you okay? Because I know you guys get used to me being out there
at your normal times, not just real early or real late.
So, and since I've came back, I've started doing really early, late activations before work. That was something I started when I came back from Florida from Hamcation because I got used to activating in the morning down there because we get an early start because a lot of the parks in Florida, they're not like here in West Virginia. So you can't just be in them, at midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning, blah, 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 bunch of crap. It's a park. Come on now. I got a 33-foot antenna up in the air. I'm not selling meth. I'm talking aliens. All right. Okay. So, all right, Hayden, we're going to start with you. What got you started watching the Ham Radio Adventure
Guy? I think I worked in a park. I found out you were in West Virginia. And then I started following your channel because I plan on retiring to West Virginia. So I want to meet as many people as I can in West Virginia. So I think that's for me, and you just being out there every day and getting consistent contacts with you. And you're always on 40 meters, and that's been working out great for us. And, I just like watching all your adventures through the YouTube since I found you. And now here I am, part of it.
Good deal. I see Kilo 8 Golf Quebec. Terry, he hadn't hunted me in a couple of days. He did hunt me today. And I asked him if he drank too much of the Kool-Aid, because we all know that my colt drinks the Kool-Aid, and sometimes it can make you a little sick sometimes. But he says he just
Kool-Aid in moderation.
He just worked Texas on 6 meter, and I'm really jealous that I'm not in a park right now to be on 6 meter if it's open. Ain't that my luck?
Looks like W8JES got a contact on 6 meters too.
Oh my goodness! All right, so all my activations this weekend are on 6 meters. Hunt me if you can.
No, I'll give it a try.
Not. I do try 6 meters all the time. I want I want more 6 meters because it's one band. I've got one POTA contact and one other contact on 6 meter. Period. And that's all I've got. So.
And then of course you got that N1CC award, and that would
Yeah.
only help if you get some activations on that on the other bands.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I did it without the 6 meter. I did all the higher band. Some of them I did use the 2 meter and 70 centimeters on a few parks as well. Those are always fun. Oh, I did want to say congratulations to Eddie, Alpha Bravo 8 Lima, and Floyd, Whiskey 9 Victor Radio. Both of them have surpassed 350 contacts with me. So if you want to know where the race is to the challenge coin of 500 contacts, that's your leaders are right around 350 to 360 right now. So that's where the lead is. No, I don't know who else is close because I haven't looked lately. I just was asking people that I thought was close the other night, and Eddie had told me that he just got that the one that I was asking him on was 350. And I was like, well, I think you're first because I just asked Larry a little bit ago, and then I'll be daggone to Floyd, who I'd already worked, popped back in there. I was like, Floyd, I done worked you. He's like, I just wanted to let you know I got 350 last week. I was first. So yeah, these boys like to race. So first person to 500 will get a challenge coin from the Ham Radio Adventure guy because you guys are awesome. If you literally take the time to hunt me 500 times, you're definitely an awesome person. Do you remember the first video that you watched?
Oh, it was one of your activations because I started before I actually went out and activated. So I was just taking in all kinds of, different methods of people activating. And I want to say it was one of the islands you worked. I don't remember the name of it, but I think that's one of the ones that I watched. And then as you were getting closer to my area and all your worked all parks, working all the parks in West Virginia, I really started getting interested.
Right.
It might actually been the Blackwater
Falls.
Blackwater Falls was probably one of the first ones because I'd actually been there.
Right. It was a pretty crap. I feel like
haven't activated yet, but
I feel like that wasn't a great video. But that's the thing. This is the first year, and a lot of the videos were not great. And this actually, you know what? This is the first episode of season 2 right here. This is season 2, and season 2, I plan on getting a lot better quality filming. Now, of course, I still have some videos that's been filmed already that are stashed back. That's going to pop in from time to time. There's season 1 videos that's just going to pop out on season 2, but the videos that I start shooting now, I'm going to try my best to do. I've started buying a lot more equipment. Like, for example, in this bag right here, everything's bagged up because, of course, I'm leaving in the morning. This is a DJI gimbal that when I went to Hamvention, Josh, Ham Radio Crash Course, and Rhea, both of them had this thing, and it was amazing. And I was like, I gotta have one of these because, here I am walking around holding my camera, doing these videos and stuff like that, and they've got this really cool thing, and the stuff that it does is amazing. And then I went out the other day and I got a Rhodes wireless mic that is going to help this channel out incredibly. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. It's going to help it out incredibly. Did you make my call sign with the 3D printer? Evan, did you win a call sign? Because
he did.
Evan won one?
Mm-hmm.
Collins won one, and
you had two of them, I think.
November Yankee. Remember? I'll have to look at my list. I don't remember, Evan. No, he didn't. He said, "Okay, maybe you just asked me to make it, Evan. And if that's it, okay, you asked me to make you one. You know what? I remember you asking me now. I'll be honest,
That's what it was.
I have totally forgot because you disappeared on me and you haven't been in like 50 after chats straight. So when I come back from this trip next week, you're going to get on the after chat and you're going to tell me to start it, and I'm going to start it right then on while we're talking. There we go, David.
David did.
I know David got his, and Collins. I didn't make Collins a call sign like David's. I actually made him a keychain, and which he has not received because, oops,
it's right there.
It's still right there. Joseph, don't watch this on Team Replay because I know you're not in here yet because it's early in California. He'll be joining us later, and if you guys tell him, I'll kill you. Anyway, Evan, I will make you one. I promise you. I people don't realize exactly how busy I am, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. I love what I do. Yes, I do have a job, but I don't count that what I do. I love doing YouTube and I love doing POTA. And between the two of them, I stay like crazy. Like literally today, this was my day today. I did my activation, my morning activation, dealt with somebody that I don't even want to talk about, a 7200 wannabe. Oh, and by the way, if Hayden was telling me about, I have not seen the message on POTA today about the guy wanting my address to strangle me with some coax cable. But if the guy happens to be watching tonight, I will be at Dayton this weekend, and if you want to come strangle me with some coax, I will probably purchase the coax for you and let you try. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, it was a threat, Evan. Somebody wants to come to my house and strangle me, which is a lot better threat than some of the ones I got emailed to me, but they use fake emails and stuff. But one guy wants to take a rake and stick it in a very unsatisfactory place that I would not enjoy. One guy just plainly said he was coming to kill me. So always
them keyboard warriors, man.
Always fun, And it's one of the guys who emailed me and said he was coming to my house to kill me. I did, I normally I laugh at people and stuff, but I did send him a message back and say, well, let me know when you're coming because Google Maps will not take you to my house. It'll get you lost. I'll give you better directions.
Flat and long. I love those West Virginia addresses.
Yeah, I mean, it literally, like, when I was getting internet hooked up here, they came out 7 times and told me my address did not exist.
Nice.
And then they told me that I couldn't get it here. And I'm like, well, that's weird because my neighbor on this side has it and my neighbor on the other side has it. So why can't I have it? But yeah. They probably don't know that I'm an MMA trainer. You're probably right, Terry. I'm an MMA trainer. I also teach firearms safety and firearms tactical classes. So if you feel like you want to bring a piece of coax at me, come at me, bro. that's all I can say. If your frequency means that much to you, what time is the after chat? Immediately following the stream, so somewhere right around 9 o'clock, Evan. Matter of fact, why even wait to after chat? Hayden, why don't we just drop this link because I want to know why some other people got
into watching put it up right now.
Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Yep. I can tell you that 1 year ago yesterday, I released 2 videos. One of them was a sort of welcome trailer, blah, 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 to the channel.
Hop on now, Evan.
And the other one was no, we don't use Central Time around here. Central Time is retarded. We only use the real American time, Eastern Time, Evan, Eastern Time.
They're an hour late.
But and the other one was how to activate POTA, and not that the how to activate POTA is not got some good information in it, because it does. But I totally want to redo this video for season 2 and make it better quality, because I'll tell you, I rewatched that thing the other day just for giggles, uh because well, it's been a year, and that thing just totally sucked. I can do way better than that. What's going on, Pat?
What's up? What's up?
Not a whole lot, man. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing.
I hear you. Pat
Oh,
Pat is going to be my brother at arms in the campground this weekend.
yep.
He's going to be staying in Cedar Creek with me, so I'm sure he'll have a 2 meter and 70 centimeter contact with me as well.
If we could get a cheap little 220 rig there,
I
open
think
up a whole new
I've
band.
got one in my truck.
I think that I'm going to bring the roll up J pole and throw it up in a tree, and I think I'm going to do just a whole activation with the handheld. I think we can pull it off this
You could,
weekend.
yeah. And I don't know if you saw in the chat, that might be a good chance to do 6 meters as well.
True.
Because that's like only 20. That's like what, 15 miles away from the.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can get a 6 meter activation in. Well, I
Yeah.
know for a fact that there's at least going to be 2 other operators in the park that I can get on 6 meters.
Oh shit! Why stop at 6? Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw my new toy on TikTok. Excuse the mess, but
Oh yeah.
a resin printer.
I did see it. There you go, Pat. Got a message for you there.
Oh, thanks, Terry. Yeah. I don't know if I mailed off all of them.
Listen, I love cards. I really, really do.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it is so much work. Like people who don't activate POTA don't know the struggle. Because I can remember being just a radio operator, and I did get a few cards every now and then, and I would get really, really excited. Not that I don't get excited every single time I get a card, because it reminds me of my youth. I used to go check the mail for Dad, and I'd love to see his cards. And I still get excited, but then I also realized, crap, I got to send one back. And I'll tell you, the struggle,
have to.
the struggle is real. Like my backlog of cards, because I still refuse to go over one book of stamps a week, is like outrageous.
Just send them as postcards.
I mean,
you risk maybe losing them, but
that
it's
and they get
much cheaper.
It is cheaper, but they get trashed half the time, because I've got a few here.
I don't know, man. The guy I use, he's up here in Maryland. He's pretty popular for QSL cards. I forgot his call sign.
KB3IFH or something like that. That's who I got mine through.
Yeah, his cards, man. Like, I sent those through the mail, and no one had an issue with it. Like, they're these ones. They're nice and sturdy. Like, they're high quality. So.
Yeah, KB3IFH.
Yep.
Evan says he's going to get on. He's going to get on at 8 p.m. Central Time. Well, we will not let you on if you're on Central Time. You better come at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh God, Jeff's in the chat. I guess we got to close the show. Good night, everybody. Jeff's here.
He says he's staying at 261.
And there's another one. You're in the same park? Oh my goodness! So we've got Whiskey 8 Juliet Echo Sierra. We got Jeff Kilo 2 Alpha Alpha November. Myself and Pat. That's 4. We get one more operator, and we can just sit there at my campground, all of us with 2 meters, and we can activate the park between 2 meter and 70 centimeter.
I was looking on the website, and it looks like it's fully booked out. So I'm imagining there's even more that we don't even know about.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be packed full of like it's just gonna be park to parks all day. You could probably just get a park to park activation in the same park.
That's what we'll do. I'll just get back in the evening or something. I'll just grab my handheld and I'll go walking around like, oh, there's an antenna. Let's see who's here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of meetups going on too, like with
Oh,
the
I know.
YouTubers and whatnot.
I know.
Yeah, it
like
might be like relegated the morning and hopefully not too hungover. So
that is true. Pat, this is your first big YouTube thing, right?
well, you saying like first Hamfest?
No, I'm not
Or
saying first
YouTube?
Hamfest. This is your first Hamfest as hanging out with the YouTubers, right?
This is my first Hamfest, period.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, have mercy on your soul.
Well, like the biggest one I did before this would have been the Mike and Key out in Tacoma, Washington.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
that's a
Digital
pretty
Rancher.
decent sized one, but it's nothing like Dayton, of course.
Right now, well, I mean, Dayton supposedly is the biggest, so I
You know, Kenwood's not going to be there
really.
that's what I heard.
because I was looking at their they have on, like, I was looking earlier on my stream, like who was going to be there. They have it posted, the vendors. Kenwood's not on there.
Wow.
They have Icon, they have Yesu, I think they have Elocraft, but no Kenwood. And then Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, also alluded to, like, I guess they did a walkthrough. They didn't see anything for Kenwood. So
Okay.
guess no Kenwood at the show this year.
First major for Mike too. Mike, you better come up and say hi to me and get a sticker from me. So catch me on Friday. Not that I'm not saying that I won't have them left on Saturday and Sunday, but it's down.
I need to dish out the
I'm
rest
really
of my
jealous.
stickers.
I've never been to Dayton yet. That's one of the big ones that I got on the list.
Well, I tell you, Hamvention was a lot of fun. Hamvention was my first one as a YouTuber, first big one as a YouTuber, and it was eye opening for me. And that's something that we can talk about that because that happened in the first year here, and it's really weird because I'm just a normal person. That's all I am to me. But you got these people that want to meet you and want to come take pictures with you and all this stuff, and I'm like, is there a warrant out for my arrest? And you're trying to prove I'm here? What's going on? But it's really cool. So I've already got people who's messaged me for Dayton. They want me to sign operator to operator certificates and all kinds of cool stuff. So I really look forward to it. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
If you all see me, I have a bunch of stickers. I'll still have some of these Cherry Blossom QSL cards I can hand out. So,
Mike, I've always had stickers. Come on now.
Jesus.
What kind of QRPPP guy are you? So I want to give shout out to Mike real quick because Mike contacted me today on PP. If you don't know what PP is, Mike, put exactly what PP is in the chat. I know what it is, but he'll give you a better term than I will. But I got to say thank you for PP on the air. It was fun.
Ooh, I just thought about it. We might be able to do DMR Simplex contacts.
Oh yeah, they were saying that UHF is going to be crazy.
Yeah, but that would be the first DMR Simplex I'll be able to do for POTA.
Well, you know, Carlos is jumping up there like 3 times too, right?
Yeah, he's doing, I want to say, 1 a day.
So that's
the jump zone is only like a couple miles away from Xenia.
That's going to be really cool.
That's gonna be a massive pile up.
Oh yeah, and it's always a massive pile up when he jumps, dude. It doesn't matter like where he's at, but it's going to be so massive this time for sure.
Yeah, who's just sit in your truck and do 100 watts?
Let's highlight this right here.
Gotcha.
So QRPP is 1 watt or less, and QRPPP is 1/10 or less.
So he went QRPP with you?
He went PP with me today, but he has went PPP with me before.
Giggity.
Mike went PP with me today. Oh, thank God this channel's not monetized yet.
Yeah, you can't get demonetized for that.
Speaking of not monetized, anybody who would
Who,
like
me?
to buy me a slice of pizza, Hayden is getting ready to put the link in the chat because he's awesome like that.
Doing that now.
And I would appreciate any support you guys give me because that's what helps keep me buying all this crazy, stupid equipment that I think I gotta have to film for you guys, and keeps me going to 50,000 states around the world. I'm about to pee my britches. Oh, yeah, Mike, you're always peeing and out in the field like that. Mike is the POTA PP guy. Everybody was calling him the One Watt Wonder. We're now changing your name to the PP guy.
I tell you what, I don't know if you saw the weather for this weekend, but you're gonna probably want to do activations early morning and late at night because it's gonna be like 90 degrees.
Well, it's like I don't really have a choice because
Pretty
I
brutal.
stay so busy at these shows. Like it's between getting interviews and meeting people, and like I got people that want to have lunch with me, and all these meet and greets you got to go to, and then I promised to do a meet and greet at the Eagle One table, and yeah, if you're wanting to get an Eagle One, come up to there and talk to the guys at Eagle One and tell them A-Trag sent you. Matter of fact, tell them the
I saw
code
he was gonna be there.
HRAG and get 10% off. Or if you're really smart, become a Patreon if you're not going and get free shipping. But that's beside the point. Gotta push that support because I'll tell you what, I've got to the point where I just hate working. So I want to cut my days down for sure.
Hey, I didn't have a choice, so you should be so lucky. They said your hours are cut down for sure.
Well, that sucks. You don't never want to be in the situation where you're not the one deciding it.
Nah,
But
it's
no,
all right.
it's just that
My
I want
job was a pandemic job. Like I had no illusion it was gonna go on forever. So
I want to POTA more, man. I don't POTA enough. If you guys think that I POTA too much, let me know. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna say no because like the second I'm not out. A matter of fact, I've probably got 3 messages already. Why are you not doing the late shift tonight? actually,
Still
actually,
early.
actually, Mike is no. It's 8:33. It's late shift.
Yeah, but you usually have those late shifts sometimes.
Sometimes, yes, I do. But normally by now, matter of fact, Mr. PP will message me. What? No activation tonight? Toby, no. Yeah, Toby, you knew I'd be streaming tonight. Poor Toby. I wonder how many contact. Toby, are you near the 350 mark yet? I can't remember where you're at. Digital Rancher wants me to do more POTA. I agree. I want to do
Mo
more.
POTA Mo problems on
No,
7200.
like I want to get. I want to get. Here's my way down the road goal. And I say way down the road because this is something I cannot control. I have no control in this goal, but it's something I just want to see. I want to have a hunter in every state have an operator to operator with me. That's my long term goal.
Good luck with Hawaii.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So if
You have to get all of them in a day.
if you really don't like the cold,
DC's not easy either.
and you like, I've probably got a DC operator operated.
Oh, do
Maine
you?
was my hardest.
I don't know. I'm going to look it up. Anthony's probably pretty close if he's not there. Anthony hunts me.
There's a guy. Yeah, there's a guy in Maine who hunts me a lot. Like DC, I mean, maybe it's because I would get ground wave, but I have trouble in DC getting people to hunt me.
Which main guy?
From is it C? It's not CSX, is it? It's one with the train on his QSL card. He has a Victor Echo call sign too. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
I don't know.
I don't have my log up.
This is what I don't
Big
understand.
train guy.
I don't understand, and I know we're off topic here. More Kool-Aid. Yes, we got to have. I will be bringing Kool-Aid samples. If you are not a member of the Ham Radio Adventure Guy cult, I am recruiting you, and I will be bringing more Kool-Aid samples to
Need
put
a
that
sticker
out.
for that.
You know, I do, man. I have to. That might be the next sticker, even though I just
Drink
ordered
the
a brand new
Kool-Aid.
sticker. I ought to make like a Kool-Aid man with the Ham Radio Adventure Guy face.
There you go. HVAG
Copyright
cult.
infringement.
Yeah, it's funny because actually, PP man, he's gonna kill me after his stream. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna look at my phone until like I leave tomorrow morning because he's probably cussing me right now. But he sent me a message and gave me the definition of a cult, and okay, maybe I do have one. Okay.
Cult following. Yep.
That's another thing. If you try to strangle me with coax, and my cult is around, you're liable to get mauled. That might be worse than bears.
Yeah, we're gonna see James at Dayton. He's just gonna be in the corner in the food hall, and like all these people are gonna be around him, like chanting.
You're gonna see all these
They're gonna
people.
be like CQ Poda, CQ Poda.
You're gonna see all these people with fresh colonoscopies ganging up on me. They'll have rakes and coax, and if I see any old men walking with rakes and coax toward me, it's on. It's over.
Farm on the air.
That's a thing.
That is a thing now.
I had my first contact Saturday with one.
Hayden,
I couldn't believe it.
Was actually
Bob's Tree Farm. That's what it was too.
Farms on the air.
That's hilarious.
Wait a minute, I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess there's this kind of meme-y thing they're doing at Dayton too. Hotels on the air.
Oh yeah.
I guess like people just sitting in their room with their 2-meter.
Well, I'll be doing this thing called state parks on the air. Oh wait, that's POTA, ain't it? Oops.
Actually, Ohio does have state parks on the air.
Do they really?
Yep.
Terry, that was the same. It was the same park I got.
So like actually, Ohio kind of came up with POTA. I don't know if you know the history behind this, but back in like the late 2000s, like 2008 or 9 or whatever, Ohio came up with the state parks on the air, SPOTA, for Ohio. It was Ohio State Parks on the Air. And then like other states started following after that, and then that's what inspired NPOTA, which inspired POTA. So you're gonna go to the birthplace of POTA.
Brian, I'm not exactly sure if there was an article about it. All right, Pat. So I did drop the link in the stream if anybody else wants to come on here. So you joined. So you got to tell us what got you watching the Ham Radio Adventure Guy.
I think I just stumbled on your channel, honestly. And like I know I'm pretty sure I talked to you before I found your channel, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together at first. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy I keep hearing at the parks.
Do you remember what video you watched first?
Oh geez,
a lot of people probably don't.
I might be able to tell you. Hold on, let me look at your videos.
Oh Lord.
What? No. Don't want to.
Oh God, here we go.
Yes.
PP Man's putting up the definition of a cult again.
It might have been maybe Workdog Parks.
West Virginia Workdog Parks?
Maybe.
That's a pretty cool video. The filming could have been better, but it was windy. I was tired. I drove.
Yeah, that was about the time. Well, according to like my viewed history, which is like only so reliable, it shows like the oldest one I viewed was when you talked to K at MRD.
Which time? He's been on here a couple of times.
Like 6 months ago. Happy Hour antennas for POTA with K at MRD.
Okay. I was going to say because actually the first ever live stream on the channel was K8MRD and Shane, and we were talking about their face off in POTA. And that's when I had already challenged Mike before that, but that's when I like put it out there on the stream. I was like, so I get the winner, right? And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I've done challenge you before, Shane, and you're taking on Shane. And so yeah, me and Mike like to pull each other's strings a little bit. I can't wait to see him. He won't be there till Saturday, but I can't wait to see Mike.
Mike's gonna be there.
Yeah, Mike will be. Mike will be there. He'll be there on Saturday.
I don't know why Jason kind of made it sound like he wasn't, but okay.
Yeah, he'll be there Saturday.
He wasn't riding up with him.
Oh, that's what it was. Like he's like, oh yeah, Mike gave me the flag. I was like, oh, cool. That's how you can find Jason's trailer. Look for the POTA flag. That won't be upside down this time.
So like places to look for me. I'll be doing a lot of walking around, holding a camera and filming. But I'll be spending a lot of time doing like any kind of YouTuber meets and greets you see. I could be there. I'll be at Eagle One some. I'll be at the POTA tent quite a bit because I love going up to when I see new people at the POTA tent and I ask them what POTA is just to see if they have any clue who they're talking to. And unfortunately, every time I did that at Hamvention, they're like, shut up.
Go away, James. Go look at Jesus.
You know, and speaking of Yesu, if John would like to donate a DX10 to the activator with the most POTA QSOs this year, I'm your guy, man. Listen, I have 30,000 plus QSOs on the Yezu this year, guys. Come on, John. I need a DX10.
You know, you're gonna get that, and you're gonna have to double your contacts next year.
Yep. That'll be the contract.
If John will give me a DX10, I will go ahead and make it my goal to double my contacts. You'll watch me slow down the last half of this year, but
he goes to a park every day just makes.
Well, you've already met your goal for the year in QSOs, haven't you?
I've done killed my goal for the year. My goal was 20,000 QSOs for this year, and I'm at 30 plus.
Wow.
Already, yeah. I might be closed in on 40. I don't even know. Like I just look every day and make sure my name says number one. That's all I look at. Oh, I'm number one. Okay, cool.
There's rumor milled that they might be announcing a replacement to the 891, so that might be something to look out for. Because like 891s have started going on sale at certain places, like at a really good price.
They're having
like $620.
Yeah,
well, I mean, if I could pick up a really cheap 891, I might would do it this weekend.
Well, I'm trying to snag Joseph's because he's trying to get rid of his.
Collins.
Yeah.
He'll probably be in the after chat later, so you can talk to him. Also, I'm really looking for an 818. To be honest, I don't want to pay $600 for a QRP radio, but if I can get one around the 400 mark this weekend, I'll snag it up.
You'll find an 817 for that.
No, I want an 818 for that. So if you have an 818 that you plan on selling in Dayton for $600, I will give you $400 and 2 Ham Radio Adventure Guy stickers. And I will tell you
at $100 each.
And I will tell you what campsite the Ham Radio Adventure Guy and POTA by example is staying at, and you can come over and bring us beer. What a deal! What a deal!
Get a better deal than that.
James, you're implying I'm not going to bring a ton of beer already.
Yeah, but if we can get free beer on top of that, good stuff. All right, somebody else come in here. I want to know what videos. What's your favorite video, Hayden?
Oh, my favorite video was your Lost River State Park.
That's the one Pat was talking about.
That's the one that's right down the road. Is that a soda too?
You know,
Up on top?
I didn't even look at it when I went. I should have. I always forget to do that. I go do a lot of probably Summit Parks and just totally forget. Now I did look here recently. There is a big blank spot in West Virginia / Eastern Kentucky where there is no region of summits, and it sucks because there's one that's got a really nice fire tower, and I know it would be a summit if that was a region, but
That's one thing I got to do is look into soda more often.
Yeah, there's not many in Maryland, unfortunately.
I guess that's what I really need to. Well, it is coming up summertime now, so probably after this trip and then the next weekend, I'm going to DC. If that's still on, is that still on, Patton?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay, so
I just need to talk to Steve, figure out what day he's free. So.
Good night, Mike.
Have a good night, Mike.
I will see you there. Make sure and come up to me, get a sticker, say hi, get a picture, all that cool stuff.
Because I mean, we can technically do it with just 3 people, but it'd be better with 5. Because you could just get like a tri-band and then get 2 HFs and
5 would be so easy.
Yeah, because you just get like 5 people with HTs and you run around and then we'll like actually do HF on a couple of parks.
If anybody is going to be in the Washington D.C. area Memorial Weekend and would like to activate every single park in Washington D.C. in a day because you're just crazy like that, with free Kool-Aid samples, come one, come all. Bring an HT.
Yep, just bring your Baofeng.
Are you doing HF at all?
Yeah, I would like to do HF, and we should have plenty of time for it. Maybe go to the 5 first spot, do HF there, but I don't know.
And this is Saturday?
This is why I need a therapist. This is why I need a therapist, okay? This guy will have plenty of time. It's 28 parks, Pat. 28 parks.
No, it's 30.
Excuse me. It's 30 parks in a day.
Yeah, but you have to realize it's 30 parks, but they're all within like 2 miles of each other.
I hope you're right.
So it'll be a walking tour of DC.
Pretty much. Yeah, like seriously, like with the exception of about 3 or 4 parks, almost every single one of them is located on the National Mall or within walking distance of it. So there's like almost no reason why you can't do every park in a day. Minus the fact it is Memorial Day weekend. I don't know how busy it's going to be necessarily because it does get a little busy, but like if you start in the morning, you could be done. Like if you just went to every park with 5 people, you could be done by 3 o'clock easy.
Well, that's
you start
awesome.
at 8 o'clock.
I would love to do that. We could do all of them but the 5-fer and be done at 3, and then we could go just sit on the 5-fer and do HF.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking, but it kind of depends on weather too, because it could be kind of hot.
Yeah, well,
and like a characteristic of DC in the summer or late spring is afternoon storms, so you just have to keep an eye out for that.
Lightning app, my friend.
Yeah.
If you do POTA and you don't have Lightning app, shame on you.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I have an app for that, but
oh yeah, you got to.
I actually had it for Little League of all things, but yeah, no, it's absolutely possible. It's just a matter of will, I guess. Will you do it?
Hey, people in the chat, if you want to see something. Hayden, you are not doing your job very well tonight. I'll tell you what. I'm going to have to fire my technician. Not really.
What happened?
I love my technician. David, NY4GM, thank you very much for the coffee. Mike, thank you very much for the, what am I saying coffee for? Thank you very much for the pizza. Appreciate you guys.
I put both of those up.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Oh, you put them up.
He
I
put
put
him
them
up.
up. You didn't see them.
I think we were
Well,
just
So
chatting.
I will work on that better.
All right, so it's my fault. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I appreciate the support as always. You guys rock. And you help keep me going to places like DC to do 30 parks in a day and want more. Because Pat says we're going to do more. Listen, if I get worked all state, all DC, no, I'm not going to hire Frank. I have a tanknician. Hayden is my tanknician. He's not my technician. He's my tanknician because when I told people I wanted somebody for a job, I said I want a tank, and Hayden is the only person that was crazy enough to apply for being a tank.
And I got a tank in the backyard.
So he is a tanknician.
What, septic tank?
Propane tank?
Septic tanks on the air.
Oh, no. I don't think you can get out very well.
Oh my goodness, great stuff. So this weekend, if you catch YouTubers and it's after dark, you're probably going to get drunks on the air. Listen, don't let anybody tell you if you go to any of the YouTube meet and greets that nobody will ever find out, because I promise you it will end up on YouTube somehow. Poor Mike and his drunken singing, and everybody saying, "Oh, nobody will film." I'm like, there's 50 YouTubers here. Of course, somebody's going to film.
Yeah,
I saw that
recipe
video.
for disaster.
Yeah, listen, it's a lot of fun. I had a blast with all the YouTubers down there in Florida. I'm going to have a blast in Dayton, but it's really fun. Yes, it's fun to meet the YouTubers. What the crap? Look at this clown. Oh, here, hold on. Put it, hold on. Hold on. Let me see something here.
We should wait on that one.
Hayden, put him on as soon as I get this, okay?
Okay.
Go. What's up? Oh man, I left out the yes. Crap.
Can't hear you, Evan.
Where's your
Your audio is muted.
Why are you muted?
Oh, I heard something.
Earth to Evan.
Oh, now
look
you
at
got
this,
yourself
man.
muted in the stream.
Good evening from Trinidad.
Hello.
There you are.
Hi guys, how are you?
Oh, that's a D. She was with us last week.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
I hope I said your name right. Thanks for coming back.
I have no idea. How to say your name, but thank you very much for coming back. We appreciate it.
Yeah, he still doesn't know how to say my name, much less spell it totally wrong.
I know that your name is Evan Mall Sack. I mean, your name gets spelled right.
Evan, come back.
He got mad at me. He went black screen on me.
As much money as I give to your POTUSAC.
Evan, we've missed you.
Hi guys.
What you been up to?
I've been busy working.
Oh my goodness! Why does people use that excuse? Working is no excuse not to come on to the Ham Radio Adventure guys.
Sorry, I can't play POTA all day long every day. I'm sorry, I can't.
I don't play all day every day. I work today.
I know, but you play more than anybody I know. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I can't do that.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to break it down for you really quick. So about 6 years ago, I had brain cancer because I used to be a working fool.
You don't owe me an explanation.
And well, no, I want to tell you anyway. I used to be a plant manager. I had about 300 people underneath me, and not in a good way. And I had brain cancer, and I went through a very traumatic experience. And after that, I decided that I was going to live my life now, not when I retire. I'm going to do it now. And I went back to doing what I did when I was young and started bartending again. And I've been bartending ever since. So,
What you had chemo? Did you do radiation?
radiation. I did radiation 5 days a week for 6 months. Lost 60 pounds of muscle. I used to be a big muscle guy.
Yeah, you told me.
So, yeah, it sucked. I had when I would do the radiation, I knew I had 15 minutes from the time I got off the table till I was going to be throwing up. So I tried my best to make it to the car in 15 minutes.
Yeah, lots of cancer patients throw up. That is correct.
And weird thing about radiation, it affects everybody differently. Like as far as losing your hair and stuff.
Yep.
Like they said, some people will get a white spot in their hair. Some people
Yep.
will get all white hair. Some people lose all their hair. I literally, the whole back of my head, just like it was like a reverse mullet. I had a shave. It looked like I had a shaved head back there.
So is that why you always wear a hat, or
No,
are you always a hat guy?
I just wear a hat because I'm pretty much bald, So I'm not bald, but I got a little bit of hair.
Oh, okay.
Close enough. For a YouTuber, I got a lot of hair.
Facts. You have to
you got more than Hayden there.
Yeah. So Pat doesn't fit in. I don't know how Pat got into
yeah,
the
me and not that Hayden, but Australian Hayden probably have the most hair on YouTube.
You listen, you got hair, so you're not really a YouTuber. You're not fat, so you're not really a ham radio operator.
No, I don't know about the fat. I got a dad bod, okay?
No, I got a dad bod. You got a I've drunk a beer or two bod.
Hey,
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm going to ask this again. I know you already stated it, but what's your overnight accommodations for Hamvention?
Cedar Creek State Park.
We're
just going to camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Cedar Creek State Park. Along with.
Does it have a fire pit?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
You need a fire pit.
Yes.
Is that where you're staying at?
He's staying at my campsite.
I'm staying the same site as him.
Yeah. I thought about that, Pat. I was like, if the internet service is really, really good, like, it would have to be good because if I'm streaming out like that, you want a good internet service. But it'd be really cool to do ham radio campfire with a campfire.
Oh.
That would be so much fun.
Saturday night, yeah.
That would be so much fun.
Because I have to leave Sunday like mid-afternoon.
Yeah. I know Mike probably couldn't do it late at night or something like that.
How long did it take you to get there, Pat?
7.5 hours.
Oh, jeez.
That's not that bad. Honestly, like, if it was more than 8, I probably would have flown. But like 7.5, I'll leave here like 5 o'clock Friday morning. I'll be there noon.
So,
I mean, with my driving, it'll be more like 6.5. So,
how did you say his name from Trinidad, Hayden? Adish. Okay, Adish says he's not a licensed ham, but he's interested in it.
He needs to talk to Rhea.
So, yeah,
Rhea's licensed in Trinidad.
I would definitely talk to Rhea. She's licensed in Trinidad, and she works with people that can get you licensed, so she could help you right out with stuff like that. Because I don't know nothing about getting a license in Trinidad, but she definitely would have the answer.
Yep. Well, here's something I want to know. Evan's been watching you longer than I have. Ask him all those questions that you asked.
Don't be asking me no questions. That doesn't mean I'm paying attention. I'm just there.
Well, we're going to ask you anyway. Evan, what got you
Nope.
watching? What got you watching the Ham Radio Adventure Guy? And I already know
I honestly really don't remember. I guess it was when all the time. There
You
was a
want-
point several months ago where I started subscribing to a bunch of ham radio channels, and yours came up.
I'll go ahead and tell you what happened. What happened with Evan? Evan first seen me on the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
No, I didn't.
Hanging out there. Yeah, you did, because you talked to me that night.
Well, that's back when I knew you.
And then we hung out a whole lot. He probably already subscribed to me, but a whole lot on Dixie DX's After Chats.
Yeah.
So, do you remember what your the first video you watched was?
No.
Mike. Yeah, that is it, Evan. You were probably just needing a cult, so you joined.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys who claim to be in the cult, I just want you to know when the call comes out and you know, I got to stay up 3 extra hours doing it. Listen, I almost didn't go into work. I'm going to tell you, because you know, once you make me mad on a frequency, I'm going to stay. And I almost, if I wasn't leaving to go to Dayton tomorrow, I wouldn't have went to work today. I would have held that frequency all morning long. Because that guy.
Okay, so time out. If you got mad, don't let them get to you like that.
No, he didn't get
mad. If you get mad, that means they have control over you.
I was mad because I had to go to work and I couldn't control the frequency all day.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was mad. No, I did the activation fine. He didn't stop anything. Like he tried to play music. I still walked right through him and got my contacts. Oh, I will tell you a funny one. I had a bunch of hats one day, and they were trying to run me off the frequency or whatever. And I heard one of them even say, "There's no way he's in a park. You can't have that strong a signal in a park." And I actually said, "Well, I'm filming this for YouTube." I wasn't, because I wish I was. I was like, "But you can check it out." And I tell you, I need to go out one day and just, when I know they're going to be there, and just do a whole activation on YouTube live. That would be great.
I don't know who, but somebody just bought you a slice of pizza, so thank you.
Someone. All right, let's do my detective work and find out who someone is. Some of you guys like to hide your names. Let's see if I can figure you out. Nope, not from my phone. I'll have to go off my computer and figure you out. I'll figure you out, and I will thank you with your proper name, someone. All right, well, that is true. That is true. I did make PP Man. See, Evan, you think you have it bad, but I've named him PP Man now.
Well,
those two are pretty neck and neck.
I made PP Man leave work one day.
Hey.
Oh, it was PP Man that bought me the pizza. Thank you very much. PP bought P. I gotta quit calling him that. He is the one what wonder. He's actually not even the one what wonder. He has contacted me at 1/10 of a watt, and he has contacted VE3THR. I'm pretty sure at 1/10 of a watt. They did a PP to PPP contact today.
Oh wow!
So one of them was under a watt, and one of them was 1/10 of a watt or under. So
wouldn't worry about internet, by the way. I'll have plenty of internet.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, guys. Well, since nobody else is coming on, Evan, do you have a favorite video?
Who's coming on?
No, I mean, not particularly.
I figured he'd say whichever live stream I'm on. Tom was 1/10 of what? All right, so we are going to
wait. Hang on a minute. Hang
what?
on. Don't be in a hurry. I sent you some pizzas.
Oh, okay. Evan got to get his recognition. Hold on. Let me personally go look at this message.
Oh, wow. Let me make it official.
Whoa! All right, Evan, you deserve your. Hold on. Wait a minute. Here we go.
Wait a minute. Let me do it the right way.
Let's just, hold on. We got to do this. We got to do this up big. All right, this guy right here. full screen. Thank you very much for the 14 slices of pizza. You rock, Evan. And I'm sure that will get you way back into the top 10 again, where he likes to be. I always like the last night before the quarter ends because you got Evan.
Wait, does it end tonight?
No.
Oh,
we
okay.
got another whole month. He's like, wait, did
okay.
it end? Hold on, I'll send some more. He said. Wait, that ain't enough to get me to the top, is it? So I'm gonna say this before we. So last time we got both of them
you
are on.
said all this already.
I know, but both of them are on the stream, so I'm gonna say it again. Evan had asked me in the after chat how far he was out of first place, and I told him, and he got on there and he donated that with $1 more. So then Hayden don't say a word, and then Hayden goes right behind him and donates again to pass him. Fun times, love the stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for the first year of YouTube. I appreciate it. You know, if you want to see something special, I say get a Patreon membership because these guys are getting ready to come into the after chat and they're going to talk to me and tell me what they want to see, what they want to hear. They're the reason why we do the 9 o'clock stream. And I know we did 8 tonight, but that's because Ham Radio Dude wasn't streaming. But they're the reason we did the 9 o'clock. They made that decision, not me. So they do have say so into this channel.
Central time is the only thing that matters.
But Central Time sucks. Eastern Time's where it's at.
Yep.
Actually, I think we should all just go to UTC and be done. Like, just be done.
That's
like
easy.
Zulu time.
That way, when Joseph Collins says it's only 10:30 here, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. I don't care if it's 10:30 there. But all right.
Of which, where is he?
California. Oh.
Well, I know that.
It was a reflex.
All right, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. PP guy, since we picked on you, if you want to pop into the after chat, you're welcome. Everybody else, thank you very much. Come see me at Dayton. Come hunt me in the parks, and we will catch you next week. 73.
7 3s.
Say bye.
70.